And now it must be a precarious position for you to be in when you only have them for 2 seasons.
Yes, sir.
Most programs have, 4, or for instance, a high school program. Yours is kind of like you're losing them halfway through their college career. How do you feel about that? Like you wish you could have them a little longer, or you kind of take that in stride that they're going to move on?
Well, you know that coming in. I mean, there's several situations. I could have a high school qualifier who comes to our 2-year school and has the ability to leave after 1 year because he's been good academically in high school. Or I can have a situation to where I have a young man who his skill set isn't exactly where I want it to be, where I can redshirt him for 1 year and then keep him for 2. Or have a situation where I bring him in, play him right away for 2 years, and then move him on. So it's on a case-by-case basis. I've used both scenarios. Ben Gertz is a testament to redshirting. We redshirted Ben Gertz last year. He's playing for us this year. But Ben Gertz is going to graduate, so he probably will move on next year, so I won't have him for a third, which, is good for him and bad for me because I'm losing a quality basketball player. But the main thing is to get these young men graduated and then to move them on to the next level, to whatever level that may be, whether it be Division I, Division II, NAIA, whatever division that is, or whatever level that is, for them to matriculate through to their degree and then play some good basketball.
Coach Brown, which Laker plays taller than his height on your squad?
I would say right now, Travis Scott is playing bigger than his frame. Travis probably stands at about 6'3.5" and weighs about 185 pounds, but he probably plays like he's about 6'8" and 240. I mean, active all the time, high energy, does a lot for us defensively in guarding the opponent's best player, and he makes plays. And we always talk about being a player. Players make plays, and Travis Scott has done a really good job for us this year at doing that.
Is it easier for the Lakers, considering some of the games I've seen so far, is it easier for the Lakers to play up 10 points or down 10 points?
That's a great question.
Or maybe I should just say, which is more difficult?
We have, in the past, played from behind, and it seems like when we play from behind that there's more energy. As a coach, I would definitely not want to play from behind all the time because it brings my blood pressure up. But I would, they play well when they're down because, it's like we're backed into a corner and now we have to play. But the game the other night, we played with a lead and kept our lead and was able to beat Southeastern Illinois and hadn't beat them in the last 14 years at their place. So, and that's a tribute to our young men and the efforts that they had and the intensity and the will and that passion. I keep coming back to that same word, that passion. They played with enormous passion that night and was able to pull out a 9-point victory at Southeastern.
Hi, I'm David Galin from Lakeland College's campus. You may know me as David the French Guy here on 89.9 The Max Alternative. Each week, I'm gonna interview your favorite players, the staff, you, the fans, and so on. This way, you will get a total immersion in the Lakers world. Welcome to Lakers Nation. My first guest is one of our best basketball players. He's a freshman from Dakar, Senegal. I had the chance to interview him right after practice last week. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the 7-foot-tall Moussa Gueye. Moussa, my first question is the following. What brought you here in Mattoon, Illinois?
I was supposed to play a University Division I in Indiana, in the University of Valparaiso, but because I'm from French-speaking country, I must have grades, so I couldn't go straight to the university, play Division I, you know what I'm saying? So I have to spend 2 years in junior college
So what classes have you been taking so far?
I've been taking my IL classes, like reading, speaking, grammar, and those type of things. And I passed my class during my first semester. So right now I'm taking 6 regular classes this semester.
Were you playing high level in your native country?
Yeah, I've been playing. I started playing the senior level when I was cadet. Before my junior, I started playing the senior level. You know what I'm saying? So
Do you think your height had a lot to do with your success?
I've seen a lot of people who got my height. You know what I'm saying? But maybe they don't got the skill I got. You know what I'm saying? The mobility I got, the quickness. The ball handling, shooting. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that helped me because, it helps me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when I'm playing like a big man like me, every time you're gonna see the difference because kind of like I learn basketball more than them, you know what I'm saying? So
I have noticed you got a lot of fouls recently. Would you say it is your major problem?
yeah, it's one of my biggest problem right now because sometimes, I can say they give me like fouls, but all the fouls they give me, sometimes I just do one foul. The other fouls, they just gave to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been talking with my coach, Coach Brown, you know what I'm saying? He told me that, like, the referees in this league, I've never ref for a player of my caliber in this league, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who get my high, you know what I'm saying? Who can do what I can do, with and outside the ball, on the defensive end, on the offensive end, so it's kind of something new for them, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a time to get adapted to me because they have not let me play yet, you know what I'm saying?
What do you like the most about this area?
The most thing I like most is in this area, you can focus, you know what I'm saying? Trying to focus on something, you can have an objective compared to sometimes where I'm from, there is a lot of person, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't even have time to focus, you know what I'm saying?
What do you dislike the most?
I don't know. But sometimes it's too bored. You got nothing to do in this area. You know what I'm saying?
What do you miss the most about your country?
My mom. I miss my mom a lot. So. But it's not my first time getting out from my country, so I used to that. I've been going to Europe, in the Gulf and stuff, so it's not my first time getting out. It's just a continuity of experience,
Is there anything else you would like to share with your fans?
I love everybody, I love everybody, so.
Well, thank you, Musa, for being with us on Lakers Live.
Thank you.
This was the first of many interviews that I hope will bring you a different view on Lakeland College's athletics. For Lakers Live, I'm David Galland.
Okay.